Yeah, man, you don't know about them love songs? I know, because y'all only listen to drip, drip, drip. Yeah, baby, you like a needle in a haystack. You like feathers on a house cat. Yeah, I'm going to just keep on loving you, baby. Yeah, when you find, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing, man. Y'all ain't Uncle Ism, man. You can't have a three-piece no sleep, man. You only need one. Get you one and sit down somewhere. Lock her in. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some work. It's going to be some maintenance. Let's just play a talk to y'all, man. Talk to us, homie.
Any of those type of cities. If you go to the smaller unknown cities, the typical girl you'll find is a slim girl, nice body, and long black hair. That's typically
Player. Here in the Macclesfield, I ain't gonna have you.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. But that's what, every man don't like the same thing. Here in the Macclesfield, we call that the speed bump booty. That's the little fart box on her. Okay. You got it. Go ahead.
Face. That's typically the type of girl you'll find here. So if that's what you're into, then for sure off the bat, you'll find that here. What you can expect from the way they act. So typically girls here that are very well mannered, very, very soft spoken.
Hey, and that's understandable why a lot of East Coast brothers like these women from Puerto Rico, the Dominican. He said it's soft spoken. They're raised a certain way because the New York chicks is rough and tumble. No, what? Dead ass. What? Them women be moving their hands and talking, and a lot of guys is like, whoa, baby girl, I ain't a thug. I'm just a regular working guy. I don't want to be boxing and fighting. They just had to wrap a scar lip. She say she kicked the dude out because he didn't hit that thing right. So the woman will swoon you. The woman will use you with her looks, her soft-spokenness. Is that a word, Toya? Soft-spokenness? They'll use that. Hey, how you doing? A dude will be like, taken aback. He'll be like, man, I'm used to girls being all in my face and what's up and what you looking at? You might walk down the street in New York. You be like, how you doing, babe? What you mean how I'm doing? You can't see how I'm doing? I'm doing all right. And so a dude go overseas, Puerto Rico, Dominican, Colombia, and the women are very soft-spoken. How are you doing? They're more submissive to a man. So you brothers are right. They are more submissive. But believe me, it comes with some kind of plan. There has to be an end game. If not, just go to the brothel, bruh. Bruh, I suggest you just go to the brothel, get your little rocks off, go home. You trying to gain a relationship, you're going to end up buying houses, visas, and brother, that could be very expensive. So we got this player up in here, man, on this passport game, man. Say it one more time for the people that just got here. Go ahead.
I care. That's typically and very beautiful face. That's typically the type of girl you'll find here. So if that's what you're into, then for sure off the bat, you'll find that here. What you can expect from the way they act. So typically girls here that are very well mannered, very, very soft spoken, don't use a lot of bad words, nothing like that. But they also have some can have an aggressive side. Like you have to be careful because
men like that. Like I say, especially the East Coast men, the women that have nasty mouths, women down south. Come on, women, y'all talk like men now. The female rappers, they talk like men. Let's go.
It's true what they say. Like Latin women, they're a little bit spicy, and that's definitely true here too. So you have to be careful. They can be very nice, but at the same time, if you get them mad, they can be very, very, let's say, spicy. And also, one thing you have to remember: a lot of guys, typically guys from the United States, they assume if they come to Colombia that they're automatically just gonna get girls, and I'm telling you right now, that's not the case. You still have to know how to talk. You still have to be interesting.
Did y'all hear this player? My passport bros. I don't want to see y'all getting scoped. See, in America, they call it another kind of game. They put some kind of drops in your drink and it knock you out. But when you go to Colombia, those ladies of the night, they do some just blow something in your face and you can go to sleep. Or they put some on you and you're out. They have that in the United States. It's been going on, man. That game has been going on, man. But I don't want to tell y'all all the game because you're not a member. I'm going to put some exclusive content on the memberships. I'm gonna put some exclusive content on members only, man, that I don't really want to say that YouTube not gonna monetize, but I need to give it to you brothers, man. Some of that real underworld game. I might even have to go to Patreon with it, but I'm trying to see if this membership gonna work out. So let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Because they let me put some stuff on membership and they don't care if I don't want to monetize it. So, it'll be for the members. It's only $2. Let's go.
Still have to be, in shape. Everything that applies to the United States still applies here. The only difference is.
Man, I gotta play that again. You said, brother, gotta be well spoken, in shape, and have some game. Go ahead, bro.
Telling you right now, that's not the case. Still have to know how to talk. Still have to be interesting. Still have to be, in shape. Everything that applies to the United States still applies here. The only difference is you might have a few advantages that local guys here don't have. Like you'll still have the advantage of some girls look at you with potential, which is I would say is a bad thing. Typically you just want a girl to want you for you or for the way you are. But some girls will look at you as a way to the United States. That's the only.
This is the game I'm telling you need, brothers. Oh, game don't exist. So this brother is giving some game up, but he's not the overseer. You just take some of his game and say, I don't have to believe 100% of what he said, but 70-80%, he's telling me something. I need to put this in my download files. Okay, go ahead, bro. Spit your game.
Only little downside about dating here, but that's why you have to know how to vet the girls. You have to know the girl you're dealing with.
Vet the girls. We tell them to vet the girls, brother, and they don't want to vet the girls. Maybe I'll listen to this brother Jose right here. I don't know if that's his name.
Because you'll know off the bat if a girl is into you or if they're faking it, or me at least. Because I've said
a lot of dudes don't. A lot of dudes don't. These women be faking it, and these dudes don't have no game. And this is how they get whacked and tapped. Go ahead, bro.
In past videos, you have to know how to read. You have to know how to read a person, especially a girl. You have to know how to read a girl. You have to know what her intentions are, because it's
a video how to read a woman. Let's go.
Sooner or later they reveal their intentions. So try not to jump into anything or be too quick when dating here. Take things slow. Take things calm. That's one important thing you have to do. One other important thing, it might actually be the most important thing, is you have to be able to speak the language. Knowing how to speak Spanish gives you a huge advantage, because I've seen a lot of instances where guys will come date here and they have to be using Google Translate the whole relationship. I'm not gonna say they're all fake, because I'm pretty sure there are cases where someone can actually build a genuine connection and actually be into somebody even though they don't speak the same language.
So this brother here say, learn the language. Come on, family. Where my passport bros? He said Google Translate is cool, but learn the language. See, I'm not against you, passport bros. I'm trying to just give y'all some game. I just want you to take some game with you, man. Everywhere you go, take this GAE. Take this GAME with you, man. On your job interview, man. You put a little flavor on how you doing today. Oh, nice. You might say that to the person interviewing you, and she might say, I like this person. You might come in there with your boots and your backpack and say, hey, I'm ready to work today. Have your boots tied up on a shoestring, old school, on your shoulder. Yeah, I'm ready to work today. You don't have no work today? She like, this guy is ready. But you took some game. You say, Uncle Ism said, man, take my boots into the place. I'm saying for as a type of job where you do some construction or something where you ready to go today. They're like, you know what? We need some help today. Come on, man. That's that little bit of game that sets you apart from the next person. You got your hair cut before the interview. You dress nice. You smell nice. The interviewer, you compliment the interviewer. She might know it's BS, but ladies like compliments. Toya might be interviewing me. And I say, hey, that's a nice hairstyle. How long you been growing your dreads? Oh, I've been growing them 8 years. Oh, I've been doing mine 12 or 13. Do they have a problem with dreadlocks here? Because most of the time I'll cover them up if I work here. You know what I mean? If it's a problem, I'll make sure that I'll do what it takes to stay on the job. And I'm, ready to work today because I brought my boots. Game, man. Use it. ahead. Let this brother talk. Go ahead, player.
I'm sure there's cases like that. It was actually funny. One time in the airport, I saw a case of that where the guy didn't speak Spanish, the girl didn't speak English, but they had a kid together, and you could tell they just been together for years because the kid was like 5-6 years old. So I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but knowing the language is just a huge advantage because it kind of weeds out a lot of the girls. Like it just gives you a bigger advantage.
So fellas, weed out the women that's always asking for a bag, even in America. You could take this European game. Let me fix that brother's face. Come on, player.
Because you have to actually.
Now, even in America, the women that's talking about hit my cash app, the women that's talking about they need this to get a phone number, the women saying they got to have that, the women saying they don't do the cheese cake factory, the women that say that's corny. That's not the woman for you. Weed them out. You only need one. A vetting process. If you're going overseas, learn the language. Get you one of them Babbel or one of them little things to learn the language, man. Come on, players. If you that headstrong on you have to have a woman from overseas, then go ahead and learn the Babbel, man. Learn you at least, 100, 200, 1,000 words, so you at least can do some broken Spanish. You know how they say broken English? You can at least do a little bit of broken Spanish. Come on, fellas. At least be able to hold a baby conversation. And then the woman you with should be able to teach you a little bit of Spanish. If that's your woman. Like this brother say, it can work. But I don't hear too many people saying they have a 5-year-old child overseas. They're just going over there buying women. This is what I see. This is, what I've been looking at. I got another brother. What is this brother here? Shout out to him.
Did you guys know that?
And that was what was that brother earlier? Irving versus the world. Let's give him a shout out. Irving versus the world. Now this brother right here is Maxwell Reacts. Now check him out. Now he telling you about some overseas game. Go ahead, bro.
The ladies in Thailand, they have a rating system on you. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. They have a rating system. When you go out there to places like Soy Cowboy or let's just say Pattaya, let's say Soy 6, when you're walking through the strip, they see you coming and they're eyeballing you for certain.
Now see, this brother's giving up game. Listen to this brother, man. Y'all only want the knowledge if it come from Mr. Schwarzkopf at these prestigious college. You can't let a black man with a New York fitted hat and a hoodie give you some game. Oh, he don't know what he talking about. He don't wear a suit. Man, get out of here, man. Let's let this brother talk. Go ahead, bro.
Things. And the game doesn't change. I learned this from a friend of mine a long time ago. She's from there, but she lives in New York now. She lives in Brooklyn. And I remember her telling me that when she find the right guy, she's going to know exactly what to look for. And she even told me they have a system with judging guys. They can tell that you just got off the plane. They can tell that. And they can also kind of assume that you got a little bit of finances. Sometimes they're not always right. They're not perfect, but they do have guidelines they go by to rate you. And stay tuned. We're going to talk about it. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like.
Okay, y'all go like and subscribe to Brother Maxwell Reacts. Talk to him. Go ahead, bro.
Through Soy 6 or these famous streets, they see you coming because there's bars on each side. They see you coming. Okay. And they're looking you up and down. They're looking at your shoes. They're looking at what you have on. They're looking at what shirt you have on. It could be some nice cologne you have on, just the way you handle yourself. They're looking at everything and they're judging you. Okay. Do this man have some money in his pocket? Of course. He don't pay $2,000 for a plane ticket to get here if he's from the United States. So they know that you have something going on. But how do they know that you're the one? Okay. Let me just say this real quick. Some of you might not know this. In the bars, you have the bar girls. Okay. You have the mama-san. She is what I call, if people never heard of that term before, the mama-san or the papa-san. The mama-san is the manager of the girls. Okay. Nothing gets past her. If you have a problem with one of the girls in the bar, you go to the mama-san. Okay. Within that bar,
Mama-san, she gonna keep them batches in order. I got you.
You have top earners in that bar. Usually the girl that's the top earner in that bar, she gets main dibs on the top rated guy that comes.
The good tricks, man. The good tricks. the trick that they think is the one, the hitter. Come on.
In there. Usually she gets main dibs, and I'm pretty sure it's still the same way. Okay.
So come on, man. Come on, man. This is what I'm trying to show you guys, man. Fair use. You passport brothers, man. Listen to these guys. They out here whapping and tapping on y'all head, man. Whapping and tapping. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't want this to be you. And if you let this be you, you end up like my brother here. Here he is. He is.
Good morning, single women. I am single. I am looking for hugs. Not sex, but hugs. If that is you, I would like us to get to know each other and work from there.
It's gonna be
Okay?
you, player.
I live by myself. I have my own apartment. I just don't have a woman that's going to give me hugs in the morning. Now, if that can be you, let's work on that. Remember,
Let's work on that. What you want?
I said this is only hugs.
Okay, okay, brother. Okay, brother. Okay, brother. Now we got a lot of people up in here, man. I've been trying to lace y'all boots, give y'all different, ways of moving, different ways of vetting a woman. But we got a brother right now. He was over there.
It won't get me out.
And he got caught up.
Okay, that's fine, man. I'm not leaving my stuff
If you
here.
don't bring me the money from here, it won't get me out.
What did you do after this? You're stuck in there. She's not letting you leave. What happened next?
Okay. Now this brother right here. Let me tell you what's going on. Let me preface what's going on here. This brother over here on the right with the beanie cap on. How you doing, cynical one? How you doing, love? Brother Hassan. Come on, bro. Come on. So with a name like that, he from Philly. He from New York, somewhere East Coast. He going over there messing with these women overseas. The woman didn't want to let him out of the room until he paid some money. And he said, I paid you. He got kidnapped. Well, held hostage, excuse me. He got held hostage by a Medellin woman. Passport bros, man. Come on, man. That's what I'm telling you, man. Y'all over there. You know why you over there? You know why? Because y'all don't like older women. Y'all want that older, younger hunger. So this can get you in trouble, brother. Chasing after them young women. Got to know what you're doing. What happened to the player, man? Look. The woman put Google Translate. Look, he having a ball with her right there. Look at him. He off the chain. Yeah, man. Look at me over here. All my boys back in the Bronx. All my boys back in Queens. You know what I'm saying? Look at me over here. I'm in Medellin. I got the woman, man. Look at her. She a baddie. I got the Boricua, man. I'm over here. Woo!
It won't get me out.
Okay, that's fine, man. I'm not leaving my stuff
If you
here.
don't bring me the money from here, it won't get me out.
If you don't bring me the money, she holding the man up. She said he gotta bring some bread. One more time for y'all that just got here. He kicking it, having a good time. Medellin. He looking fly for his homies. Yeah, man. You see me over here, boy. Over here, yeah, man. The ones over there in New York, man, they be tripping. I'm over here in Medellin. They more submissive. They're better. They're more cultured. They were raised right. They have a family. They come from a family of 5. Their father will make them pay a dowry. She has to marry me. Oh, divorce is illegal. Y'all got all excuse for a woman to stay with you, man, but you ain't got no flavor about yourself. Go ahead. What happened, player?
It won't get me out.
Okay, that's fine, man. I'm not leaving my stuff
If you
here.
don't bring me the money from here, it won't get me out.
What did you do after this? You're stuck in there. She's not letting you leave. What happened next?
Okay, so when I saw that she wasn't going to let me leave, and I tried to open the door, she told me they're coming. She said people were going to come to hurt you. So I wrapped my fist up. I broke the undershirt, took it up, ripped it apart, and wrap my hands so that I could deliver the best blows and not get my hands messed up if I had to fight 1 or 2 more people. During that time, I was in there waiting for 5 hours. I also do music, so I had a microphone stand as I carried my music equipment back and forth to Columbia with me, and I broke that down and used as a stick that I was going to use.
Okay. So she's called some guys to come to
Yes.
her apartment in the barrio.
Yes, that's right.
So what you guys just saw was an interview clip I did by a brother named of Hassan. All right, he was down in Medellin, Colombia, and unfortunately, he went through an incident where he was allegedly being held hostage in a barrio by a young lady for not payment of state, basically, to make a long story short. Now, he did notify this young lady that he would be doing an interview on my show, and she was in the chat. She reached out to me and basically said, hey, it's 2 sides to every story, and it's not fair to people only.
Bruh, every time these women be on there, and that's all they do, they're going to use you. You're going to get used. Every time a woman take a picture on Instagram and all you see is her behind, you know her by her behind and not her face, you're going to get used. A woman, that's all she do. She's never at work. She's never showing some food she cooked. She's never going to restaurants. She's never showing outside. She went hiking. She went bike riding. She went horseback riding. She went to the snow. She went to the beach. Man, they're going to use you, man. Look at it. That's the only thing this woman doing. Yeah, she was all nice, and then she got back to the room. If you don't pay me the money,
An incident where he was allegedly being hit.
Look, she turned into a whole new person. Like a lot of people say, you don't know a woman until you end up in a divorce. Yeah, but look at that right there. It was all smiles, man. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all homework need to be listening to Too Short for a year. Y'all homework need to be listening to Sugar Free for a year. Sugar Free? I don't like that West Coast music. Look at it. Sugar Free got a song. It was all good just a week ago. It was all good. Look at her. Medellin. He doing this thing. Told y'all, man, just go to the brothel and have you some fun, bro. Stop trying to garner relationships, man. These women don't love you. This is the same elusive red bone that you're running from in America. Keisha. Latina Keisha. Then look at this.